If you want to go Christmas shopping and find the cutest, patootiest, just curated, most personal, handmade Christmas gifts, go on Google Maps, find a little cottage town in the middle of the woods because I promise somebody's grandmother has made exactly what you're looking for. Today I'm starting my Christmas shopping in the little Pennsylvania town of Thorpe. I'm doing a voiceover intro because by the time I actually started shopping, I was about 2 Moscow mules in and it was a little too obvious.
Am I embarrassing you? You're lucky the wine spot was closed.
I might have gotten a parking ticket within the first hour of being here, but that's not going to ruin my Christmas.
What do you expect me to just not try the soup? Something on my list is a Christmassy or fall-y pot holder for the table. I'm in an old lady phase right now. My cameraman thought he wasn't working today, so we missed a few things. So this is like a Christmassy pot holder for the table, right? This is like a fall one. Isn't that nice?
That's right.
This could hold like maybe 3-4 pots.
Cool.
Oh, you like this one?
I do. That one's really nice.
Is that good in Canada? Am I embarrassing you?
No.
You're lucky the wine spot was closed.
These are like giving the same vibe, right? I could have these on the table at the same time and people won't be like, you're confused, terribly confused. No. I don't know, I still think the house one is doing it for me. Or absolutely not. These are my favorite.
Yeah, they match each other.
Nobody on the internet cares about this.
I love a good krampus moment.
What does krampus smell like?
Krampus is a little fruity. I'll get a migraine. Like it's almost like a liqueur, like a bourbon something alcohol. I could never like that though. I'd be sick immediately. It's a little bit crazy because it looks like a Jesus candle, but then it's krampus.
Yeah.
I almost feel like I need to get this in a different, like keep the Christ in Christmas, you know what I mean?
I want a Turkish lamp so bad. I love these. I wanted one of these from the Renaissance Fair. Ultimately, I'd like red. More red than anything. Like this is kind of nice. I really like this little one. This is beautiful.
This would eat it up in my bedroom. Yeah, dude, it's $50. I don't know if that's a good price for a Turkish lamp. Do you like that? This is my reading lamp. Okay. And who thought I'd end up thrifting this banger today? Hang on. Other people here are vlogging, so I'm gonna say fuck it. But guess what? In Thorpe, you can walk around and drink. This is mead. Yeah, it looks like coffee. It's fully mead. I'm just drunk out here.
So what do you think?
It's vinegar. It's actually really good.
Yeah?
It's like a little vanilla. It's like a vanilla balsamic vinegar. I don't think I put it on a sandwich. Balsamic iced tea. That's good. Basil pesto parmesan. I drink it.
You gotta shake it first.
The lemon one's greasy. I like rosemary. Okay, the rosemary olive oil is my favorite kind of olive oil. If I'm gonna get a specialty olive oil, it's gonna be rosemary or Mediterranean. What do you expect me to just not try the soup? It's really good. I love soup so much. Soup and vinegar. This is like my dream. I feel like everybody can hear me breathing. Oh, fuck. See, that's like the perfect size. Like
Think
the
so?
big one. Like I wouldn't wear it with the cross, obviously.
So you can layer that.
Let me take a look.
Like I think it's like the perfect
Okay.
size.
Yeah, when I look at your head on.
I like a dainty like something. Right,
It's also $600 less.
Yeah, well there's that too.
How's it going?
It's doing great. I don't know how we got here, but I'm having a girl whatever morning. We're gonna have a girl whatever haul. Honestly, don't ever give me mead and then bring me into an establishment that sells diamonds, because I tell you what, it ends terribly. I don't drink a lot, and I've been drinking lately and I need to relax. I've really been on like a mule kick lately. I love a good mule.
It's not for me. I honestly don't think it's for anybody, because everybody that drinks, they have a hard time. And it's like, yeah, I could see why. I could see why you're trying to kick the habit, because unwell. We ended up going to the mall. I wanted like a hot pretzel. We ended up going to the mall, which was an hour away. I started to like come to my senses in the car and feel sick. And then I got to the mall and I was like, honestly, this is the last place I want to be right now. Had some dumplings, felt even more sick. I had a pretzel. They messed up my pretzel order, so I got a pretzel for free. Who's gonna be mad at that? And then I was like, okay, I'm fine. I just really need water. Had some water. I was like, okay, you know what? This is great. This is fine. I can do this. Got home, woke up. I wasn't fine. I wasn't good. I did not stay on track because I shop for other people and then I shop for myself, and it's just how it is, okay? I'm a girl. I like to shop. I like new things. I cycle out old things. Every time I get something new, I try to list like 3 or 4 things on Depop. I'd say I got a decent amount. I can't say it's all Christmas gifts for people. Some are Christmas gifts for me, but it's Christmas and my birthday all at the same time. So give me a break, okay? I don't get another time a year to really be like, let me just get myself a gift, because my birthday and Christmas, they're just the same darn thing. I'm gonna start with the thing that's a gift and the thing that I'm least excited about, because it's a gift and it's a gift for boys and I just don't care about things that boys like that much. I actually ended up getting 2 gifts for my brothers-in-law. I got them both jerky. I love jerky. I think I'm actually the most boyish person. Like, I have 2 sisters and my mom, and I somehow turned out to be a little boy. So like at Christmas, I'm hanging out with their husbands. I'm not hanging out with my sisters. I'm hanging out with their husbands. 3-pack of beef jerky. There's ghost pepper. I got red chili pepper, and I got Carolina Reaper. I'll give this to one of the guys, and then I got teriyaki elk jerky, black pepper elk jerky, and habanero elk jerky. I have a feeling these are going to be open on Christmas, and we're just going to taste test everything anyway, because that's just how they are. When I give them something edible, they like taste test all of it. Also, the other thing that I got from them is from Walmart. I don't know, I just felt like these little packs of beef jerky weren't enough, but they really are. Whiskey party, it's like a few different like whiskey. I guess you put this into your whiskey and it's like different flavors. Who cares? It's boy things. Also, me and my one sister's husband, kind of before I moved to Japan, we kind of had this competition on who could find the hottest potato chips. So now we just really like to try spicy things. It looks like a Game of Thrones collection, but I don't think it's Game of Thrones, but it's just a bunch of hot sauces. Okay, boy stuff is over. Let's get into the actual things. The first place I went into is actually a place that I go to every time I go there, and they do a lot of home things, like a lot of, if you're gonna go to Thorpe, wait for a weekday, because some of the stores will be closed, but most of them are open, and it's honestly just like ghost town, and everybody there is so darn nice. I'm like, why is nobody in New Jersey nice? So this is something that I really wanted to go back for, and I also got a Christmas gift I have, my mom's friends are honestly kind of more my friends. They like the outdoorsy, the naturey things, the woodsy things, and honestly me too. So I'm in an old lady phase, so you definitely already saw me debating on these, but I got these like pot holders for the table. I had a party and I didn't have a pot holder for the table, and I was freaking out. I was like, what do I serve the food in? But I think this will be nice, and I believe they're hand painted. I think they're hand painted. I'm gonna tell myself they feel and look hand painted. I'm gonna tell myself they're hand painted. For my friends, I got this pot holder for their table. Like I said, they love the woodsy and outdoorsiness of things. So there's bear, there's like, what's the plural of moose? Mice? Moose? The moose, can you just say mooses? Is that okay? That was what I got from that store. I also got a hoodie, but it's already in the wash. So I went into this new store that I'd never been into before. I don't even think it was here last year. I went in there and it absolutely reeked, and I was like, oh, this is where I want to be, because whatever the clothing here, whatever the fabric here is made of, that's an animal. No polyester in sight. This is where I live. If the store stinks, I know it's the one for me. Everything was a really good price. I expected this to be at least $120. It was $60, and it is 100 made of alpaca, wool, fur, and the prices here were so good. The alpaca wool scarves were all like between $15 and $30. The hoodie, the sweater, I mean, tell me that's not absolutely adorable. And it was $60, and it's fully just made of alpaca fur, and it just like zippers, it has pockets, it has I'm having such an old just babushka Christmas, and I love it, and I love finding these things because I've become a fabric snob. So every time I go through the store, I'm like, what's the material? Even I was in like Bloomingdale's the other day, and I was so mad because there was these fur hats, and I'm like, none of it's real fur. And I know a lot of people don't agree with real fur, but I do. It's a hill that I'm willing to die on. I have my reasons. But the other thing I got, once I realized that the prices here were so good, I got this scarf. Because I love a thicky scarf. Ever since living in Japan, I love just a thick scarf to wrap my entire, this is what the girlies in Japan do, and now this is what I do. So I got the dark brown one. It's like mocha, whatever. It's beautiful. The prices were so good, and the fabric is so good. The guy that works in there is a little strange, but you know what? Everybody in Thorpe's a little strange. The air there is just different. I'm really like trying to go through things because I don't even like remember what this is. Like, it's not even like the meet happened and then I lost all senses. It's like I got there and immediately went to the Irish pub and I had 2 Moscow mules and a plate of French fries. And then I guess that place like allows dogs, and then these dogs kept coming in and I was cackling looking at these dogs. Cool, okay. This is such an old granny purchase of mine, but it's something, sometimes when I see something that I've had on my Pinterest for a long time, I get it, no questions asked. Is just this old lady juicer. So I have a KitchenAid and I want to get the juicer for that, and I think that'll be more so for like making like carrot juice or celery juice or whatever. This is just like a good old lemon, orange, lime juicer. It's just, I love the simplicity. It's just glass. It's one thing. It's one piece. There's no moving parts. Everything these days is so darn complicated. And it's like, yeah, I actually really love this. And this has been a huge thing that I've actually been looking for a long time. I just like to see that this, I mean, it was $23. I probably could have thrifted this if I really tried. But if you've seen any single one of my thrifting vlogs, I hate thrifting with a burning passion. I'm like pretty today. Does anybody, like, you know how drinking's really bad for you? Does anybody else like drink and then the next day they're really hot, like hotter than usual? I went into the most beautiful Christmassy store. I was actually in there for a long time, and there was a Krampus candle. I really regret not getting the Krampus candle. People don't understand. When I think of Christmas, I think of Krampus, and it makes me happy. Garland. If you know, garland is disgustingly expensive these days. I got these 2 little, they're like sparkly pieces of, I don't know, pine things. They're fake. They're plastic. I'm gonna hang them with bows like on either side of my bed like this. Like when I decorate for Christmas, they're gonna go like on the headboard. Like my headboard is like posts. I'm gonna hang them like that. Hopefully my next video is like a Christmas decorating video because the whole block is decorated for Christmas and I'm like bah humbug over here. This is something that I've actually wanted for a couple years, and it's another thing that's on my Pinterest, and I've seen it and they're quite expensive like at different places. So then I found it and it was $45 and I was like, oh, it's coming home with me one way or another. But a Turkish lamp is something, I love ambiance, I love vibes, I love moodiness. I've always wanted a Turkish lamp. I actually want like 3 Turkish lamps kind of like all dangling at different levels, but I got one. I really wanted like a red one. I always thought that I'd put a real candle in it, but it honestly just doesn't make sense with the amount of flammable things that I have up here. It's currently deconstructed. She taught me how to put it together, but she had to deconstruct it to fit it into the box. I don't know what has happened here. Okay. Yeah, so I do have to put it together once I'm gonna hang it up, but like this goes on the bottom, if you can see. And then the little candle thing goes in. But like I really wanted like a colorful one. It doesn't get that bright just because all the crystals are super dark, but I'm gonna hang it somewhere in this room. There was a consignment store. I don't like thrifting, but I'll look around for lulz. And I was also just kind of like putting around. I didn't really want to go home, but by this time I had gone everywhere that I wanted to go. Everything after that Turkish candle was actually literally just me looking for a reason to not have to get in the car and like start a whole road trip home. I found this sweater. Most of my sweaters come from the men's section. If you saw my thrifting in New York video, I'm obsessed with this kind of neckline right now where there's just like this thick lining here, and then there's like no buttons, no anything. I really love this kind of cut of sweater this year, and the brand is David Taylor. Brand is the David Taylor collection. It's a medium, it's men's, and it was $13. I actually paid $11 for this because I have to get it dry clean. There's like a little tiny like food stain or something. So I got it for 11 bucks and it fits like a darn glove. I love this thing. There are some other things that I got. I got a bottle of balsamic vinegar for my mom. I finished hers, so I just got her new one. And then I got myself like a lemon, I think it's called Meyer lemon olive oil. And then I also got like a soup mix, the potato cheddar soup that I was eating in the store. I'm such a soup person. So I was like, what, am I just not gonna get the soup? Are you crazy? And then I got 2 bottles of wine. There is a place there called Stonekeep, and it's one of the only places that I buy wine at. And I get wine there every single time I go there. So I got 2 bottles, one for my mom, one for my sister. I'm just not a wine drinker. But after that, I was literally just wandering around, and there was this old candle shop. It's not a candle shop anymore. Now the lady's selling jewelry. And I really thought it was just like costumey, whatever, just cute, homemade, handmade jewelry. But I did get a necklace, and it does have actual diamonds in it, and I'm on a diamond kick, and it's gross of me. I did spend $400 on this, but listen, I was enabled. I was drinking. Somebody was supposed to have my back. They did not have my back. They said box it up. And I mean, I think it's gorgeous, but I got there was a little one and a big one. The big one I think was $1,200, the little one was $400. And I like dainty jewelry. I don't really like big, huge necklaces anymore. Like this cross, it's from Tiffany's and it's the smallest one they had. I'm like, no, I do not want the big one. But I got this little, it has, I don't remember how many diamonds it has in it, but it's this little diamond horseshoe. I've always been a horseshoe girl. I've always been a horse girl. I'm a horse girl at heart. And I was like, Tiffany's came out with the horseshoe, I probably would have got it, but it would have been, you know, thousands and thousands of dollars, just because when you buy Tiffany's, you're paying for the name. Maybe the diamonds themselves cost like $400 to $600, but then they're adding $2,000 just because it was made by Tiffany. And honestly, good for her. Good for Tiffany. I hope I could be that douchey one day. I love Tiffany's. I'm such a Tiffany's person. I love diamonds these days, and I want to start investing in jewelry, but I feel like if it's from Tiffany's, it's just losing its value the second you leave with it, because it's literally just the name that you're paying for, not the actual diamonds. So this was definitely a freak thing. This happened on accident, but I'm not mad about it. I love this. I think if I was sober and saw this somewhere, it would go on to like either my Pinterest or like a list of things that I want. So with that, I think that's everything. That one a little too smooth. I'm a little surprised. Things don't usually go this smoothly. I'm definitely I'm missing something. Am I missing something? Like I have the food things downstairs, but like, damn, I guess that's that.